In this video I'm going to show you how to make a simple calculator. So the first thing you've got to do when you open up Visual Studio, you see a screen like this, is you click on the toolbox and you click on the pin so it doesn't auto hide. Then you click on File, New Project, Visual Basic Windows Form Application and press OK. So what you should see is this blank form. The first thing you've got to do is add 3 text boxes. To do this, what you've got to do is drag 3 text boxes. So let's start off with one there, and another one at the bottom. Right, if you click on this one, it says here, text box 1, so say you know it's text box 1, this is text box 2, and this is text box 3. And you've got to add a button, so we're going to add a button here. This is button 1. So what you've got to do with this button is rename it. So at the moment it says button 1, so we want to change this to say add, like that. Okay, so now what you've got to do is basically program this button. So you double click on this and you should see the coding page. If you click on this, it goes back to the design page. So on the coding page, this is what you have to type in. You have to type in text box 3. You don't have to type, you can just click on it. Text equals the value, so you can click val, open bracket, text box 1 dot text, close bracket, plus the value, open bracket, of text box 2 dot text, close bracket, press enter. So that's the first thing that you program. And if you click back on the design page and then click on this button here to run the program, this is what you've done so far. Now this is the program that you've made. So if you test it by typing 10 and 10, the answer should be 20, which it is. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you close this and you stop the program by clicking on that stop button. And what you want to do now is add another button. You're going to add 3 more buttons for minus, divide and times. So let's do that now. So go to the button, drag it here. You can reposition this to make more space. So I'm going to add 2 more. And we're going to rename this one to minus. So you just type in the word minus. For button 3 we want to rename it to divide, and button 4 we want to rename it to multiply. Right, so now you've got to code each of these buttons. So let's start with the minus one. So you double click on that, and what you can actually do is just copy the code from above, paste it at the bottom, and all you've got to do is just change that sign from a plus to a minus. Same thing with the divide. Copy this text, paste it into there, and change the sign from a minus now into a divide. Make sure it's this one on the keyboard. And last one, you go to multiply, that text. Now the multiply button on the keyboard is actually the star, so you make sure you click on the star button, and that's it. Now it's time to test it. So you go on this button and let's start putting some numbers in. So 25, 5, the answer should be 5, which it is. And that's it. You made your first calculator. Okay, the final step is to actually save your work. So what you're going to do is go to File, Save All, go to Browse, go to your CU drive, the Unit 6 folder, and give this a name. Let's give it, you select folder, then you write the name here. So you write calculator. And that's it, you save it. Now if I close everything by going File, Close Project, and go File, Open Project, it should be there by going to the desktop, C drive, Unit 6, calculator. There you go. Now you've finished everything.